Good evening, and welcome to the 2019 Entertainment Lawyer of the Year, put on by the Beverly Hills Bar Association Entertainment Law Section. We've been doing this for a lot of years, and it continues to be an important event, both in the legal community as well as in the entertainment community. We're happy you're with us. Congratulations to my dear friend Marissa Román Griffith on being the 2019 Entertainment Lawyer of the Year. I am particularly pleased that Marissa represents the first former chairman of the Entertainment Law Section to receive this award. So it is a very special evening. Thank you.
Congratulations, Marissa, on the 2019 Entertainment Lawyer of the Year Award. Your accomplishments are stellar. You deserve it. Congratulations.
Marissa, it's Dana. I just want to say congratulations and thank you for all the incredible work you do in the world, not just in the law industry, but also empowering women and the communities of color, the LGBTQ community. You are an absolute mensch, and it is an honor to be with you here tonight and to host. And I'm so excited to see what else you're going to do in this world. It's lovely to be part of your life.
Hi, Marissa. It's me, Gordon. And I just wanted to say, boy, it's been a long road. We've been part of this association for a good long time. I remember when we were both coming up on that leadership ladder in the entertainment law section, and now here you are receiving this award. It is much deserved. Couldn't go to a more deserving person. So congratulations and best of luck.
Hi, Marissa. It's been wonderful getting to know you. I couldn't be happier with our selection. I think you are befitting of all things that the Entertainment Lawyer of the Year should be, and I am proud to be a part of tonight's activities.
Marissa, congratulations on this wonderful honor. It's amazingly well-deserved.
Marissa, I'm so proud of you. I still think when I want to grow up, I want to be you, so I'm glad to be here and love you so very much. Congratulations.
Yay.
Marissa, we only have two things to say to you. Two words. You're a badass.
Hey, Marissa, it's Ken. I think I just told you this, but I'm going to put it on tape so it's memorialized. But I cannot believe it's been 15 years since you and I sat at the head of that table chairing the entertainment section of this Beverly Hills bar, and now you're the honoree, which is quite spectacular, but it also makes me feel old. Anyway, best of luck, have a great day, and I hope you enjoy watching this video.
Marissa, it's so wonderful working with you on the board of Outfest. You're so competent and so professional, and yet you're friendly and fun, and it's just a great pleasure working with you. And that's why I'm honored to be here and to be able to support you in this. Jeffrey and I are both. Jeffrey?
Congratulations, we love you. Have a great night.
Great night.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Beverly Hills Bar Association welcomes you to the 2019 Entertainment Lawyer of the Year dinner. Please welcome the Senior Chair of the Beverly Hills Bar Association Entertainment Law Section, David Albert Pierce.
Thank you all. Welcome to the 2019 Beverly Hills Bar Association Entertainment Law of the Year, honoring Marissa Román Griffith. Now, even though I'm the Beverly Hills Bar Entertainment Law Section Chair, I was actually a last-minute fill-in for these introductory remarks. The Beverly Hills Bar prefers to always look to choose for the speaker to start the night's festivities. They prefer to choose a lawyer that best represents the virtues of the entertainment industry. Unfortunately, Michael Avenatti was unavailable. In all seriousness, the Entertainment Lawyer of the Year Award honors leaders in the entertainment law field for their outstanding contributions to the profession and the community. The award has been presented annually since 1989 by the Beverly Hills Bar Association, which has the largest entertainment law section of any bar association in the country. And I think it's safe to say the world. And tonight, among all of those many outstanding professionals to choose from, we honor Marissa. Marissa specializes in doing intricate, multi-million-dollar financing deals, which means she has mastered the incredibly fine art of saying no to people who inherently cannot accept no for an answer. She deals in the fascinating world where half of her clients believe their purpose is to make movies to make money, while the other half of her clients believe their purpose is to make money to make more movies. On the good days, Marissa will tell you she balances the needs of both. Tonight, we're going to hear more about her talents and learn more about why Marissa was appropriately chosen for this award. You know, Marissa's first rule of advice for any novice in the film finance world is no matter how tempting the fancy towers in Century City may be, novice film investors should never establish their office above the first floor of any building. This is so when they jump out the window, the worst they can do is break their arm. Okay, my 2 minutes are just about up, and I absolutely promise the jokes will get better as the evening will be more entertaining as it goes along. Dana Goldberg is going to make sure of that. But first, I have the pleasure of introducing the president of the Beverly Hills Bar, LaVon Lawson. Beverly Hills Bar President LaVon Lawson practices in the area of tax law, providing counsel and representation to businesses and individuals in tax controversies and litigation matters. She handles federal and California state income, employment, and transfer tax issues. Transfer tax issues, as promised. As promised, the night's just gonna get more entertaining. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Beverly Hills Bar Association's president, LaVon Lawson.
Wow, what an introduction. Thank you, David. Good evening, everyone. Welcome on behalf of the Beverly Hills Bar Association. It is a real honor to be able to be here and to acknowledge the remarkable accomplishments of our honoree, Marissa Román Griffith. Congratulations, Marissa. Before I introduce our Chief Executive Officer, I just want to say a few words about the Beverly Hills Bar Association. As David, we have a real commitment. The Beverly Hills Bar Association has been around for over 85 years, and our commitment to learning and to community and to service continues unabated. David Pierce shared with you that our entertainment law section is the largest one in the country. We have a number of practice area sections that put on hundreds of educational programs every year. We also have committees and activities that focus on other aspects of practicing law. For instance, our law practice management section recognizes the changes that have occurred within our industry. All are welcome at our Empowering Women Committee, and our Diverse Business Affiliates Committee is focusing on strengthening our connections throughout the Los Angeles area. I want to put out a shout out to our barristers who are our younger attorneys. They are remarkable. In addition to all of the programs and activities that they do, they are committed to service. Every month they have a monthly legal clinic. Every month they work with the homeless, and they participate in Teen Court, which is a program that allows young people to resolve legal disputes in order to stay out of the legal system. And then we have the Beverly Hills Bar Foundation, which grants scholarships to really remarkable young people who have demonstrated a commitment to public service. So that's a little bit about the Beverly Hills Bar Association. We do more than that, but I wanted to talk about it just a little bit. With that, I'd like to introduce our Chief Executive Officer, Mark Steinberg. Mark.
Yes, I am. Thank you, LaVon, and thank you, David Pierce, and your terrific entertainment law section for this evening's event. We are delighted that you all are here to help the Beverly Hills Bar Association's entertainment law section honor Marissa Román Griffith. And I want to thank Marissa for accepting this award, and to her firm for helping to support this terrific event. To all of your family and your friends, your colleagues, and everyone at Akin, Gump, Strauss, Hauer, and Feld, your presence here makes this evening special. This is a particular pleasure for us. Marissa is the first Entertainment Lawyer of the Year honoree to have been chair of the Entertainment Law section, not that many years ago. We would like to think, and I would submit, that her tenure as chair of the Entertainment Law section accounts for her great success. Continuing in that theme, it's my privilege to announce that as is befitting our Entertainment Lawyer of the Year, she should become and will become a member of our Order of Distinguished Attorneys, our highest level of membership. Thank you all. The Beverly Hills Bar Association is proud of our 88 years and well-recognized history of activism and accomplishments, serving our members, leading our profession, and advocating for justice in our community. As you've heard, we are enormously proud to have this large and active entertainment law section. No one could have imagined over 30 years ago that the Entertainment Lawyer of the Year award would become what it has, a significant annual event both for the entertainment community and the legal community. As we all know, these productions do not happen by themselves. So in addition to the work of David and our entertainment law section, it is with deep appreciation and much affection that I acknowledge the hard work and dedication of our remarkable Beverly Hills Association staff and volunteers. Thank you. I get to thank you on their behalf. I also want to thank the Four Seasons, their catering and event staff, the chefs and the kitchen staff, and all the wait staff here tonight for their fine service. And a reminder, as you leave this evening, please pick up your copy of the current Variety, our media sponsor. I think you'll enjoy seeing the article on Marissa. Now I invite you to enjoy a delicious dinner, followed by the wonderful program and the presentation of the 2019 Entertainment Lawyer of the Year. Enjoy your dinner.
This evening's host is the multi-talented and very funny Dana Goldberg. As seen on TBS, ABC, Logo, and Last Comic Standing, veteran comedian Dana Goldberg is a force of nature on stage. With a quick wit and playful presence, she is a triple threat who combines hosting, live auction, and comedy talents to win over audiences. As the youngest child in a single-parent household run by a Jewish mother, in which two of the three kids are gay, Goldberg helps keep most of the comedy venues and half of the psychotherapists in the country in business. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dana Goldberg.
No, I think we should continue to do a photo shoot with half of the audience right now. Bring them over, Lee. It now seems like a perfect time. How is everyone tonight? This is rowdy. I love this. Now, I know a lot of you are looking up here going, I have no idea who this woman is, which is fine. I don't know who half of you people are either, which is why I still have a very high opinion of everyone in this room. Just good. Lee, as close as you can get. It's about to turn into the vagina monologues for you if you get any closer. Oh, we can get a little edgy tonight? A little dirty tonight? I love this. Marissa was so sweet. She said, would you mind coming and hosting? And, I asked her, I said, what is this for? And she said, it's for the Beverly Hills Bar Association. And I'm like, oh, absolutely, I'll do it. There's going to be a lot of Jews there, and I would be a bad Jew if I actually said no to a free dinner at the Four Seasons. So this is the only reason I'm here tonight. The steak was fantastic. Thank you. Can we give a round of applause for all the people making sure we eat tonight? Thank you, wonderful. Marissa and I have been in touch. I've been traveling a lot. I was in Europe. I just got back from Texas. Is there anyone from Texas? Oh, there's Texas. Nice. I was in Austin. Austin? I love Austin. You guys have amazing barbecue. It's called Salt Lick, which is ironically also what my lesbian friends call each other after spin class. So, that's my... That's my new favorite joke, and just hearing Marissa laugh like that is fantastic. I'm glad I kept it in there. You know, I think a lot of people expect the hosts, you gotta stop, because I'm not gonna be able to compose myself. A lot of people, I think, expected a comedian to come up and tell lawyer jokes in front of lawyers, which I'm not gonna do because you've heard every single lawyer joke that's ever been told. So I'm gonna tell my favorite doctor joke instead. There's a proctologist walking around a hospital, and a nurse comes up to him pretty panicked, and she goes, "Doctor, you have a rectal thermometer behind your ear." And the doctor's like, "Oh shit, that means some asshole's got my pen." It's a good stock joke. I didn't write it, but that's what we're gonna do. The other guy already stole my lawyer joke. I was going to tell you a bad lawyer joke, which is just Michael Avenatti. And then we have to move on. That's it. We have to move on. So much has changed in the last year, hasn't it? Before he was just in trouble, and now he's in a lot of trouble. We are here tonight to honor Marissa, and what a pleasure it is to be able to do that. You know, it's funny because I think the Lawyer of the Year award is considered the Lifetime Achievement Award in the entertainment industry. But, I mean, we need to talk about this. Marissa just turned 50. Yeah, but Jesus Christ, what is the life expectancy of your people? If this is a Lifetime Achievement Award, like, have you just all given up hope? Is it because Trump's president? You're like, we don't know when the world's going to end. Like, let's just start giving these out. Is there a first-year law clerk in the audience? Because I think you'll be up for next year if he gets reelected. I mean, fuck it, we have no idea what's going to happen tonight. I know this is a very diverse audience, and actually, if the world is going to end, are there any other lesbians in here tonight? No. Oh, there. Thank you, sir, for raising your hand. I tell you what, if shit goes down tonight, you're going to find a lesbian buddy. I will get you out of this room with a piece of floss and a shoehorn. Because I know how to work that. We know how to build stuff. It's really interesting. I was talking to Marissa. I don't know if you know this, but she is one of only 6 women that the Beverly Hills Bar Association has honored for this distinguished award. One of 6 women. 6 women. Not only that, she is the only Latinx woman that has ever gotten the award. The only Latin woman that has gotten the award tonight. She's actually one of only 3 people of color. What are you doing in this bar association? This is a very diverse room. A very diverse room. So straight white men tonight, I know you've had a hard couple of years. So if you can just suck it up and celebrate the woman of color tonight, I would really appreciate that. One of my other favorite things is not just your accomplishments in the law. You also are an incredible person when it just comes to humanity. I don't know if you know this about Marissa, but she is on the board of the Female Executives in Media and Entertainment. And for those of you that don't know, it's a nonprofit that supports female advancement, empowering women in the entertainment world, which I think is so important right now that people are empowering women because every other politician in the world is trying to take away our rights, which has been so fun watching a room full of old white men trying to tell women what to do with their reproductive organs. And I know it just got a little political, but I am really actually tired of watching men sit around arguing about when a fetus is considered viable. It's ridiculous. I don't know if you know this, but in the Jewish tradition, a fetus isn't even considered viable until after it graduates from medical school. So you guys got nervous. You got a little nervous just now. Just relax. It's not going to get that weird in here. Woo, everyone tightened right up, didn't they? Woo, okay. Oh my God. Marissa is also a trustee for the Mexican American Bar Foundation, which is wonderful because they work on enhancing diversity in the legal profession through education, which is an amazing thing that you do. And how Marissa and I met is that she is a member and an officer on the Outfest board. Yes. There's Outfest people here tonight, which is wonderful. Thank you for coming and supporting. I love it, a little diversity. That's actually how we met. I've hosted a couple of the Legacy Awards, and they were like, you know what, thank you. We're gonna honor a woman of color. Let's blow it out and get a lesbian to host the awards tonight. Like, why not? Well, Blow It Out was an interesting choice for a I've never done that. Straight women, I have no idea how you get through it, but my condolences. The gay men seem to be fine. I have no. Thank you to Marissa's brother right up front. It is nice to see lawyers putting diversity. Are you kidding? It's nice to see entertainment lawyers and people in Hollywood putting diversity in the forefront. We need that more than ever, whether it's women in power, whether it's women directors, whether it's women lawyers. I love this. Because like I was talking before, you don't see the highest politicians in this country right now putting diversity in the forefront. The things that they're doing, it's embarrassing. I mean, seriously, these people say they're good Christians. Have you heard the crap coming out of Washington? These people actually think Jesus is coming back. They better hope it doesn't happen during this administration. He'll never get through immigration. Look, I don't care who you voted for. That's a fucking funny joke right there. That's right. Thank you very much. Because Jesus is brown and from the middle. Forget it. Okay, fine. I know you people make a lot of money in this room, and so I just have to ask why Rudy Giuliani can't fix his bottom teeth. What is happening? It's like the crypt keeper is just keeping it safe so lies don't come in his mouth. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Marissa's mom is here tonight, her mom and her stepdad. I love that you're here. You are lovely. She was dancing with the band. I love proud moms. I have a very proud Jewish mother. She was very excited when she knew I was performing in front of a room full of lawyers. She's now skipped the let's find you a husband and gone right to a lawyer. It doesn't matter the gender. Let's just find. I have a very proud Jewish mom, though, but I don't think it would matter what I did. Like, I could have a brother that would rob a bank and go to prison, and my mom would be like, Joey's good, came into a lot of money, moved into a gated community. I'm like, he's in prison. Take it a step further, since you all seem to be a little bit with the edgy tonight. My mother's proud and completely paranoid. I don't know if anyone else is having this experience. My mom is actually convinced that grocery stores are marketing dairy products just to the gay and lesbian community, to like 10 of us in this room. Let me tell you why. She went to the store the other day to buy one thing, homogenized milk. She got her receipt, boop, homo milk. So my mother came to my house freaking out. She goes, Dana, it's the milk. And I was like, it's not the milk. She said, it is the milk. Think about it. You're gay, your older brother's gay, and your straight sister lactose intolerant. Which is true. It's the only thing my sister won't swallow. So that's it. That's it. That's as dirty as we're going to get tonight. I know Janice was concerned. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. So over the course of Marissa's career at Akin Gump, who is right up front here, I know has a lot of people, middle, incredible organization. She has helped to get massive projects funded. I mean massive projects with Netflix, like one of our favorite series, Ozark. Amazing, amazing series. She got House of Cards up and running. Don't worry, I'm not going to touch Kevin Spacey. He's touched enough people for the both of us. Just a little bit of a, ooh, this room got touchy. I guess we're Kevin Spacey friends in here. There's some tables. It's fine. It's the only person I've ever wanted to go back in the closet. She also she counsels MRC, who is here tonight. Yes. She has helped them co-finance incredible Oscar films like 22 Jump Street, Sex Tape, and Think Like a Man 2. No. Scott, we need to talk about it. If Donald Trump is going to sue a bank, it should have been the bank that financed Think Like a Man 2. This movie, my God. I mean, think about it. Such a great film. In 2014, how Matthew McConaughey from the Dallas Buyers Club lost the Oscar to Kevin Hart is beyond me. Wow, it got really serious in here again. Think like a man, too. That's what we need in Hollywood, is more people thinking like men. I have an idea, Marissa, Scott. I want you to finance a film called Think Like Olivia Colman. That's what we're going to do from here. Thank you. From here on out. That's where it's just going to be 90 minutes of her Oscar acceptance speech on loop. That's all we need. That's all we need. It is a pleasure to be here. It is a pleasure to honor a woman that is not only so distinguished within the world of entertainment law. You are an absolute, in Jewish terms, a mensch. You are a mensch in this world for everything that you have done. And so, absolutely, thank you for having me here. We are going to continue to honor you tonight, and I would like to bring the next person up to the stage to continue this evening. I would like to bring to the stage a man who is very near and dear to you, Marissa. He's a partner at Akin Gump. He advises clients on various aspects of developing, producing, financing and distributing film, television, and other projects that are involving intellectual property. He and Marissa have actually worked together for 23 years. That's longer than any relationship I've ever had with a man. Beginning in 1996 at Rosenfeld, Meyer, and Sussman, and then from 1999 at Akin Gump. So please help me welcome to the stage Mr. John Burke. John, where are you?
Would have been better, Scott, if you would have been next. Following that, boy, this is going to be dull. So, first of all, thank all of you for coming to join us tonight. Marissa's being recognized tonight for her dedication and passion for the law. She loves her work. She cares deeply about her clients and their problems. I've been asked to say a few words, tell a few stories, which I'm pleased to do. We met Marissa in 1996. Steve Fain and I were at Rosenfeld, Meyer, and Sussman, which was a small entertainment firm. The practice was growing, and we needed to hire a dedicated associate to help us with the expanding workload. Marissa at the time was a second-year lawyer at Arnold & Porter, and she was doing real estate finance and corporate work. And she came to us. She was resume. She was Princeton, 1990, an art major. An art major of all things. Stanford Law School, 1993. So really good credentials, no entertainment experience, but she was clearly desperate to go Hollywood at that point. And she sounded like a good bet, so Steve and I said, yeah, let's hire her. So we did. First day, we took her to lunch. And we discovered something very important to anybody who wants to dine with Marissa. She spills food over your clothes. So you learn very quickly at meetings not to sit next to Marissa. We protected all of you tonight by sitting her with her family. Huh? Yeah, oh, okay. Her mother says it's genetic. So Steve Fain took the lead in teaching Marissa what she needed to know. And there's no better teacher than Steve. We discovered very early that she was a very, very smart cookie. She'd soak things up like a sponge. And she wants to understand all sides of an issue. She really wants to understand the transaction so she can come to the right conclusion about which way something should go. And most importantly, we could let her loose on very complex things. And we knew that if she didn't know something, she'd come and ask. So it made us feel very safe with working with Marissa very early. And over the years, we discovered a quality in Marissa that endears her to her clients. Marissa is unable to leave any task undone. She has absolutely no concept of the word procrastinate. If it's on her desk, she doesn't leave until it gets done. She's unwilling to ask clients to wait, as you know, Scott. She will not do it. And she wants to make absolutely certain that no one can ever say, we're waiting for Marissa's comments. It just doesn't happen. So
Sometimes this take no prisoners attitude, though, can get her in a lot of trouble. And we were doing a very significant deal back in, I think, 2004, and we represented a syndicate of banks that was doing a production loan for a film called Flyboys. And at the time, all the money was coming out of the UK through a tax shelter type scheme, and it was ending on April 4th or 5th. I think it was 2005. And the reason it was April 5th is because that's the fiscal year in the UK for some odd reason. In any event, the deal involved a big syndicate of European banks. There were some American banks, the UK, the US, a bunch of other countries around the world. And it was for Larry Ellison's son, David, who was doing his first deal. So we worked around the clock to get this thing done for months and months. And it was a very complex piece of work. And everything fell into place, and April 5th, we were going to close, and we were doing the check the box in the morning, and Marissa had stayed up, I think, the night before, maybe even 2 nights before, I don't really remember, and none of us were feeling very good at that point, and Marissa mentioned something about chest pains, and that kind of got my attention, and I was just like, hey, what? And she kind of explained what she was feeling, and I got pretty alarmed and said, look, let's just go to the emergency room. She fought me on that, and I may have said something like, are you batshit crazy or something? You're having chest problems. And I really had to fight her to get her to leave the office, and the only way I could get her to do that is I literally had to threaten to call the ambulance. I mean, literally threatened. And she went home, and she was fine. We got the deal closed, and she was good with some rest. But that just shows you the dedication that Marissa has to getting something done and getting it finished. She will not quit until it's done. Sometime during this period, Marissa developed a reputation as a tough negotiator. And a lawyer from the UK nicknamed her the dreaded Marissa. And it stuck. In fact, well, it might also be because we actually had a sign made for her office that said the dreaded Marissa. But in any event, we think the reputation came because when Marissa was negotiating agreements and it came to the dispute resolution section, she thought the best way for people to resolve disputes if they couldn't negotiate to a conclusion was to take it into the cage and work it out. And nobody took that advice, but when she made the suggestion, they had a new level of respect for her as a lawyer. That nickname eventually wore off. We now call her the Velvet Hammer. She said she likes that one. Seriously, Marissa, the Akin Gump family is very proud of you and your accomplishments. Dana mentioned some of what she does in her spare time, but she's been named by the Hollywood Reporter in the top 100 power lawyers. She's been named by the Hollywood Reporter as Hollywood's top 20 deal makers. She was in Variety's Legal Impact Report and their Deal Makers Impact Report. She's been in the Legal 500, the Euromoney's Best USA Experts, top 30 media lawyers in the US. LA Business Journal's recognized her as one of the most influential minority attorneys and the most influential women attorneys in Los Angeles. Chambers USA, which is a very important publication. American's leading lawyer for business. They've listed Marissa as a leading California transactional attorney in media and entertainment for many years. Dana mentioned the diversity issues. She didn't mention the fact that Marissa's on the diversity committee in inclusion efforts at Akin Gump. She sits on the Inclusion Council, co-chairs the LA office's Inclusion Council. She volunteers for Princeton and has been secretary of the Stanford Law School class in 1993, which she held since graduation. So Marissa is a very committed lawyer who takes pride getting the job done right and on time. She's dedicated, fiercely loyal, and compassionate with her friends, family, and colleagues. She's resilient. She has a wicked sense of humor, has an unstoppable work ethic, and a dedication to public and charitable service, and she's been a devoted wife and a really good partner. She's trained countless lawyers in our group. In fact, she trained our current partners in the group, Chris Spicer and Alyssa Miller. and countless other associates. We've had the pleasure of watching Marissa grow as a young associate into a mature partner. Watched her grow from being a single woman living in an apartment to buying her own house, meeting Peter, getting married, and adopting multiple dogs. Her family's also been supportive. In fact, I'd like some of the family to stand up. Her mother Maria, stepfather Jay, sister Marita, her brother Brandon, and her niece Maria Elise, and Peter. So, Marissa's mother Maria was Marissa's inspiration. When she was about 10, she went to law school at night to become a lawyer, and sometimes she didn't have babysitting, so she had to take Marissa to the classes. And Marissa, you know, I'm sure she wasn't paying a lot of attention, but she decided at that point that she too wanted to be a lawyer, and she did that at 10. Jay married Maria when Marissa was a child and helped raise Marissa. Jay's an architect for the U.S. State Department, and he builds embassies for the U.S. Throughout the world. I think he's a spy, but he denies it. And then, of course, when Peter came into Marissa's life, she found what she'd been looking for, and it's had a profound impact on the quality of her life. So, in closing, Marissa, if I ever needed someone in a foxhole to help me in a fight, you'd be my first choice. We love you. We congratulate you. You're a great lawyer, and I'm proud to be your partner and your friend. And I'm very thankful for your meaningful and significant contributions to building our practice, and the reputation that our firm enjoys today is certainly attributable to you as part of the team. We've enjoyed witnessing your path to greatness as a lawyer and as a caring human being. You define excellence in your work and in your life. We look forward to seeing you continue to soar. Congratulations.
John, thank you so much for those incredible words. Anyone else in the room curious, did you have a heart attack? Like, I'm listening to this story and you just kind of glossed over your chest pains and then we went back to work. What happened? Just heart palpitations. Yeah, welcome to 78% of the country for the last 2 years. Oh, all of the things John was listing off, I'm sorry you're such an underachiever, Marissa. Your mother must be really wanting you to raise the bar. I don't know if you saw in the program all of the incredible people that also sent congratulatory letters to Marissa, including Ted Lieu, Kamala Harris, all of these wonderful people. I don't know about you, but I really enjoyed watching Kamala Harris stick her foot up William Barr's ass yesterday. What an incredible woman. Half of the room's uncomfortable, and I'm okay with that. Oh, some things just need to be said.
Since graduating from Stanford Law School, Marissa Román Griffith has trailblazed her way into media finance and transactional matter stardom. As a partner at Akin Gump, Marissa most recently helped to negotiate financing for Ready Player One, House of Cards, The 1%, Paddington 2, Hotel Transylvania 3, Mortal Engines, Ozark, and Peter Rabbit, just to name a few. Her behind-the-scenes efforts haven't gone unnoticed. Marissa has made it onto the Hollywood Reporter's Top 100 Power Lawyers list for the past 3 years, and she's been recognized to be one of the most influential minority attorneys by the Los Angeles Business Journal. In fact, Marissa is one of few senior Latina attorneys in private practice. Marissa shares the wealth by being an advocate for diversity and inclusion at Akin Gump and throughout the entertainment industry. She's on the board of directors for female executives in media and entertainment. She's also on the board of Outfest, a Los Angeles film festival whose goal is to promote equality by promoting and sharing LGBTQ stories on screen. But who really is Marissa Román Griffith.
Badass, honestly, and I'm always attracted to that. So I knew we had to be friends. We did manage to close the deal. The picture got made, and meanwhile, you know, we of course decided we had to go and get drinks after that. We had certainly earned it.
You know, my first impression of Marissa was I wondered if she was gay or not, because she didn't strike me as being lesbian. But you know, we're on Outfest, but it turns out she's not. She's married, and she's what we really, really need in the community, an ally.
We were at a restaurant, Cicconi's in West Hollywood, and I was there with our board member at the time, Laura Ivy, who was friends with Marissa. And I came in, and Marissa was against the wall, and there was just this great smile and energy. Marissa's an incredibly outgoing and personable individual, and it was just wonderful to be put at ease, especially when you're around somebody with such incredible professional accomplishments and of such a stature.
Very diligent, very hardworking, very dedicated, probably way more dedicated than I was to being a lawyer.
I have found I love working with her because, you know, you find that when you're working with somebody, they bring out the best in you, and I think she brings out the best in me.
I feel bad for anybody that has to negotiate against Marissa.
What is that?
Come on.
I think my last birthday, I get an email from Marissa saying, you know, I have the flu, I won't be able to make it, no big deal. But then I found out she was really sick and was closing deals, doing massive amounts of work while she was in her bathroom, not to get too graphic, really dealing with the flu. So that's the kind of person she is. She can get stuff done even when she's sitting at her toilet.
We go on vacation and she works through the vacation. Or on our anniversary, I send her up lobster from the hotel because she doesn't have the time to actually do many of the things that people would normally do and enjoy. And the reason is because of her absolute dedication to doing things right.
We were doing a pretty intense refinance of and she's gonna roll her eyes now if this actually gets played, but we were doing a pretty intense refinance of the Weinstein Company back in 2011 in New York, and I was an associate at the time. John and Marissa and I were all there living in Sullivan Cromwell's office back and forth between there and the hotel. We took a car home at 2 in the morning or whatever time it was. And even though I think I was actually a 30-year-old man at the time, Marissa told me in the car that I had to go to bed and I couldn't go out partying in New York, which I wasn't gonna do anyway. And then John, to his credit, actually jumped in and advised Marissa that she couldn't tell me what to do, in my own spare time because I was a 30-year-old man. But, that's also just sort of, it's funny, and then Marissa now will say that's not exactly what happened, but whatever, it is. But it also kind of shows Marissa, everyone was kind of working around the clock on this deal, and, Marissa's kind of brings a level of intensity to the office each day, and she kind of wants to make sure that everyone else brings that same level of intensity.
There's some people who are just they're just about their profession and that's it. They're you don't get a sense of the rest of the person. But she's just doing all of these fun things that are the life of the party. Look, for instance, we had this board retreat, and I see, here she comes, carting in this whole thing where she's made sure that we're gonna have basically this Mexican siesta with, or fiesta, I think is more of the words, with the right guacamole and the right dip and all these chips, and we were gonna have this fun break. It wasn't just gonna be, here's your almonds and apples for break.
She loves TV and she loves film, and so when she comes home from work, that's how she decompresses. She'll watch a movie or something, and she especially loves horror. we might be watching something, and at the moment of greatest fear, she'll take a remote and fast forward so she doesn't have to see the scary part. And it's always shocking because I'm watching that too, and I'm like at that moment, and it's like just the moment someone's going to be attacked, and then all of a sudden it just races forward, and you're like going, what happened?
Are you bringing that up because she's challenging her whole table right now?
I've never known Marissa to not give her all to everything she does, so I'm sure she was probably pretty good at that too.
So I've recently been told that Marissa was the member of a beer chugging club in college. So I would like to offer you the opportunity to share those skills with your fellow board members and the staff at Outfest. So at the next Outfest event, we'll make sure that we leave time for us to demonstrate your skills and perhaps teach us how to do it better.
I did not know that, and I thought at Princeton they were all called eating houses. I didn't realize there was beer chugging involved.
She's able to be 100% with her job, which is so intense, and yet be 100% with her friends and family. She's able to make time for everybody.
Yeah, and she keeps a macro perspective on everything. She would have been a good general.
She's very much a go-getter. She is thoughtful. She's so knowledgeable. She's very analytical. Like, you know, there's a step process. She's insightful. Yeah, and she definitely has a very can-do and attitude about things.
I have a niece who's graduating from law school, and she was interested in Stanford Law School, which is where Marissa went. And I asked Marissa if she wouldn't mind giving a little bit of thought and then, talk to my niece a little bit. She had such a great conversation, so engaging, gave lots of tips and suggestions to my niece, and she didn't have to do that, but she put in that time and did that for her, and I think that's really sweet, and that really exemplifies what Marissa's all about. And the only problem is, my niece got into Harvard, so now now we're having a fight. Marissa and I are gonna have to fight about this. I haven't told you this, Marissa, but I'm pushing for Harvard, so we'll see where my niece ends up.
Marissa, congratulations on your award as 2019 Entertainment Lawyer of the Year. Very well deserved.
Congratulations, Marissa. Nailed it, guys.
Maritza, eres el orgullo de las boricuas.
Marissa, I'm so excited for you to receive this award. You deserve it. I can't believe I've known you for over 19 years, and while your hair color may have changed, you have not. You are an excellent attorney, you're a great mentor, you're a friend to all, and you do so much for the community. So thank you so much, and I'm so proud to be your partner.
Congratulations, Marissa! We're so proud of you. You worked so hard, and you totally deserve it. We love you. Love you!
Marissa, we love you. We are so tickled to have you receive this honor. You're deserving of it. You bring to everything you do that enthusiasm and determination and a cheerful spirit that makes everybody enthusiastic about working on a project with you.
Congratulations, Marissa, on being named Entertainment Lawyer of the Year.
It's been a real honor to watch you blossom over these last few years, and we're so proud of you, and it's so well deserved. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Marissa.
We're all so proud of you.
So happy you're being recognized for all your hard work.
We wish we could have been there to celebrate with you.
We love you, Marissa.
Hi, and to Marissa, congratulations on being selected as Beverly Hills Bar Association Entertainment Lawyer of the Year. Tyler and I, he's filming, are so incredibly proud of you. You absolutely deserve this. You work so hard and are so brilliant. So we hope you have a wonderful evening tonight. Sending lots of love, hugs, and kisses from New York City.
Marissa, congratulations on your special night. You deserve this through and through. We are so honored to have you as an Outfest family member and board member, and the entertainment lawyer community is very blessed to have you as well.
Okay.
Oh, wait for that to pass. This is why we work in post-production and not in front of the camera. There's a car.
It's fine, they're running stop signs.
Hi, Auntie Marissa. It's your niece, Maria Lise. Congratulations on this amazing award. I literally cannot think of anyone else who deserves this more than you. You have been such an amazing role model for me as I've been growing up in my career in the film industry. And now with this achievement, so many other young women can see you as a role model as well with this recognition. You've taught me to be strong and powerful, not to be afraid of being the only female at the table, to assert yourself, speak up for yourself, and have a voice. And most importantly, look fabulous while doing all of those things. So congratulations again. Much love. Can't wait to taste the amazing fancy dessert.
We're going to do a quick video.
Hi, Marissa. We love you and be proud of
I don't know, but okay.
That was fantastic. Before we continue, can we bring out the 200 beers from the back? No, I'm kidding, your face. She was ready to go. You were going to start stretching, weren't you? Peter, you're so sweet. Don't even get to watch your movies. Yes, round of applause in the back. All right, it is tradition here that we actually have last year's awardee to come up and actually present the award to this year's honoree. I had the pleasure of speaking with this man earlier tonight, and he really is just amazing. I watched the video from last year as well because I really wanted to get to know the crowd as well as him, and I learned a few things about you. You love wine. You got a brand new Bentley from Mr. Wolf, which no one likes a bragger, but congratulations for that. It's also a tradition that you give the Bentley to the new awardee for this. Cliff Gilbert Laurie, he is one of the premier transactional attorneys in the entertainment industry. He's a senior partner and past co-managing partner at Ziffrin Brittingham LLP. Cliff's blue chip client base comprises senior executives and talents in the entertainment and media business. Cliff's reputation as a fair negotiator, a savvy strategist, has kept him on virtually every one of the top lawyers list. And you are just a good man. So please welcome back to the stage, Mr. Cliff Gilbert Laurie.
So Marissa, we don't know each other very well. I think we spent about an hour and a half together having drinks the other day, which, John, thank you for setting up. Peter, she really drinks, this woman. But I like the fact that I got to sit here tonight and learn so much about you on top of what I learned about you the other day, because the depth of who you are, your intelligence, your obvious integrity, all the tenacity I heard about, that glimpse of fist in the velvet glove, I saw that too. You are the perfect honoree for tonight, and so deserving of this award. And you're someone that I hope we both make a lot more time to get to know each other in the years ahead, because it would be a privilege to spend more time with you. And just take 10 seconds tonight at some point to breathe in how much love there is in this room for you, because as busy as you are, you probably don't think about that very much, but it's all here, family, friends, and colleagues. Congratulations, you so much deserve this award. Please come up to tonight's honoree, accept your award, which, by the way, Windex does work on it, I know from experience. Please welcome Marissa Román Griffith.
Wow. I am kind of in shock. Thank you. There's so many people I have to thank. First, thank you to David Pierce and the rest of the executive committee of the BHBA's Entertainment Law section for selecting me for this honor. When I served on the executive committee, it was a long time ago, I never dreamed that I would be standing up here tonight accepting this award. Life, I guess, has a funny way of coming full circle. Thank you, Cliff, for being here tonight. You are a tough act to follow. You're definitely a legend in the business, and I really do hope we get to know each other better. Dana, you're so incredibly talented. I'm so grateful to you for coming here and entertaining us tonight. By the way, Cliff, you should represent Dana. I won't charge you a finder's fee for that tip. Thank you so much to Scott Tenley for your kind and colorful words. I still remember the first time we met. You were impeccably dressed, super smart, and had a wicked sense of humor. Deadly combination. It has been my good fortune to work alongside you and the rest of the MRC team, many of whom are here tonight. Thank you. Since pretty much since the launch of your company. It was a real privilege. And to not only MRC, but to all of our clients, industry colleagues, and friends who are here tonight. This room is filled with you. Thank you so much for your contributions to this incredible event. It's so deeply appreciated. I am really touched by the support you have shown me, not just with respect to tonight's event, but throughout my career. I also want to recognize my family and friends who are here tonight, several of whom who traveled from the East Coast to be here, as well as my fellow FEM members, and the large Outfest turnout. Woo! All of you are so dear to my heart, and your presence here means a lot. Thank you to Mark Steinberg and the rest of the BHBA staff. You really know how to throw a party and to embarrass me. Thank you. So now I want to tell you a little story. In early 1996, at the start of my third year of practicing law, I underwent a life-changing event. After fielding a cold call from a headhunter that I actually took, I learned that 2 firms were looking to fill a position for what was called a film finance associate back then. Of course, I had no idea what a film finance practice was. I had no idea what that was. But I went down the hall to a colleague's office, Howard Myers, who's now over at Focus Features. And after a pep talk from Howard and a quick tutorial, I figured, why not? Why not try it? So I interviewed with both firms. At the first firm, the partner I met with took one look at my resume and asked me why I had wasted his time, since I didn't have any actual film finance experience. Not my finest moment. At the second firm, the partners I met with told me they could teach me what I needed to know. Those partners, both of whom are here tonight, are John Burke and Steve Fain. John and Steve, thank you so much for taking a chance on me over 23 years ago. Yes, I was a little rough around the edges. And for being excellent teachers, mentors, and friends. You launched and nurtured my entertainment law career, for which I'm eternally grateful. I also want to recognize my other Akin Gump colleagues, many of whom are here tonight, especially Alyssa Miller and Chris Spicer, who I have also worked alongside of for an embarrassingly long time. I am so proud of the practice that our team has built since we joined Akin Gump almost 20 years ago. Looking around this room, there are so many familiar faces, many of whom have been in my life for a very long time as well. I have learned so much from all of you, both personally and professionally, and continue to do so to this day. The most inspirational lawyer in my life, however, is not an entertainment attorney. She's my mother, Maria Hauer and Rivera. Mom, stand up, wave. Now, John did mention that the law was my mom's second career, and yes, I did tag along with her sometimes because I was a bit of a nerd growing up. What a surprise. But it wasn't until I began law school myself that I fully appreciated how hard it must have been for my mother to juggle a full-time job, being a mom to 3 not always very well-behaved children, a wife, running a household, all at the same time as she was attending law school. She was Superwoman. Thank you, Mom, for being such an incredible role model. I love you. I also have to recognize my stepfather, Jay, who helped raise me since I was 9 years old. He got a lot more than he bargained for when he fell in love with my mother. She came along with 3, let's call us energetic children. And that's on a good day. Jay, you're an incredible dad and granddad. Thank you for not running away when you met us. We really appreciate you in our lives. But the number one person in my life who makes everything possible is my sweetheart of a husband, Peter Griffith. Peter, I adore you, and I'm so glad we found each other. I couldn't do any of this without you. On a final note, as someone who benefited from a lot of financial aid, not only in law school, but also in high school and college, I have always felt compelled to give back to my schools and my community. I encourage everyone here tonight to think about how you can make an impact on someone else's life, whether that's by getting involved with a fantastic nonprofit like Outfest, or being a mentor to, or creating opportunities for a young, diverse attorney. There are so many ways to make a difference, and we will all be better for it. Thank you. Good night.
That's it, folks. Please grab your variety on the way out that features Marissa, and we'll be back next year to honor someone hopefully equally deserving. Tough act to follow next year. Thank you.